Hello and welcome. I had done a video on Test 20 the other day where I actually said that how about counter history? Because I love my counter history. I kind of fast forward in my mind to 5 years down the line, 2031. How could the format look? Will the format be a success? And if it is a success, what's the kind of success? Why should it be a success? Because, in our country, every single day there is a startup story that is being born. And there are 1 million startup stories that are ongoing. So why should Test 20 be a success? What's my assessment? And that's how I had kind of done that counter history, saying this whole parity story, this whole not women's participation not being a tokenism story, women being given genuine empathy and empowerment, given equal voice with the men, that story. All of these factors kind of make Test 20 a format for me which has real potential. And that's why I think, that's where yes, the IPL is an aberration. I will give you the IPL example, but even I know that the IPL is an aberration. If you're a brand, what do you look for? Like all of us kind of, are believers in startups. We know corporates believe in startups. We know people invest in startups. We know a lot of us think. Take Revsportz. Now we will turn 5. We are also a startup in that sense. People have invested in us. People have backed us. And today we are where we are. We have come a decently long way. And that's where the Test 20 concept kind of stands out for me. Here are the 5 things. 1, women's participation at a premium, not tokenism. 2, parity, which is basically flowing from point number 1, men, women, equal voice. 3, red ball and white ball combined, 20 overs of red ball, 20 overs of white ball in one innings. 4, 80 overs in a day, which is exactly what was also being debated some time back about ODI cricket. And number 5, very, very importantly, an amalgamation of people from across the world, the youth between the ages of 13 and 21, playing together. So when I see all of these factors, who do brands target? Brands target the youth. What do brands want to see in a startup story? They want to see the core. What is the core mission? The core mission in the case of Test 20 is equality and sensitivity. Do you want to stand by one such mission? Do you want to stand by a mission which actually has equality at its core, which wants to make society a better place, which makes sensitivity the real story? Do you want to back such a vision? Do you want to back a vision which gets men and women together, create more empowerment, give women a stronger voice? Do you want to back a vision from where women cricketers would come to the fore going forward? Do you believe in that concept of sport? So from that standpoint, I think if you're a brand and you want to back sport or you want to invest in sport, this is a very strong option. As an investor myself, who invested in a media dream called Revsportz, would I back a concept like a Test 20? I would, because I think the concept has its heart in the right place. I think the concept has its core in the right place. The fundamentals are strong. I think if you're a brand, you would want to invest now, because 5 years down the line, if the concept takes off, and that's where you take the punt, and a calculated punt at that, if the concept takes off, the valuation and everything goes high and high. So would you go in with a leap of faith? Would you go in with a leap of faith? Would you kind of want to back the brand now? Because you would also want return on investment. None of us are going to put money into charity. This is not charity. This is also business. You have to understand that you need return on investment if you are a brand. So continuing from my earlier point, when I said 5 years down the line, where do I see the brand going? I would also see that this becomes a viable investment option. This becomes a viable option where the return on investment is pretty strong. So maybe I think Gaurav Bahirwani and his team are onto something tangible. And if you're a brand, you want to invest in women, you want to invest in societal change, you want to invest in equality, you want to invest in sensitivity, and you want to most importantly invest in an India story, this might not be a bad option. For now, that's what it is. I back the brand. Like I said, I believe in the concept. I hope you do. Continue to follow the journey of Test 20, and we'll see where it goes. For now, that's all I have. Thank you very much for watching.